What's going on, guys? This is Smash Samo 7 and today is part 8 of my career mode. If you're wondering why part 6 and part 7 didn't come out, it was because of there were two bad races in both of them. They crashed out, and in Canada, the videos crashed out, but we're gonna go to qualifying. I didn't crash out, so we got 9th place in Monaco and 11th in Canada. But as you can see there, in qualifying we got pole position for this Grand Prix, but unfortunately we were just really on the pace this weekend. Unfortunately though, we have to take a 5-place grid penalty for a gearbox change, so we'll be starting from P6 on the grid, which is still good, but if I could have started from P1 it would have been even better. But we're starting from P6 on the grid for this Grand Prix. Yeah, so like I said, unfortunately in Monaco and Canada the files crashed, but hopefully we won't have that again. So now as we come onto the grid for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, we skip straight to the race with no formation lap. Go to 5 red lights and lights out, and away we go from P6 on the grid. Felipe Massa ahead of us gets a better start, and so does Daniel Ricciardo, but we're going to dive bomb, and now we're up into position 4 behind Hamilton and the 2 Ferraris. Going now into turn 2, can we look down the inside of them two? No, Raikkonen and Hamilton going side by side. We lose the back end coming around turn 2, and that's going to give Daniel Ricciardo an opportunity coming down this long straight. Is Daniel Ricciardo going to look down my inside? No, because he's got that Renault engine. We've got this strong Mercedes engine. Them two are still going side by side, and Raikkonen wins out in that battle. We go down the inside, being very opportunistic on Lewis Hamilton, and we barge him into the wall. Really aggressive move there, but we're up into 3rd place in this Grand Prix on lap 1. We have to stay away from these curbs because they can be deadly. They can spit you off the track. We take too much there. But now coming round this right hander, very off-putting because it turns left, sort of, as now we hit sort of the wall. There's no damage really because you can't really see it, but there's yellow flags behind, and I wonder what that's for. So now we'll look for a replay of that incident. Right, so here we can see now is Massa and Ricciardo going side by side. Oh, and they've just hit each other. And that's going to make have a huge pile up because of how tight that part of the track is. But as you can see now, that incident has brought out the safety car on lap 1 of this Grand Prix. So the safety car is out, and hopefully we might pit in this safety car or the next safety car if there is one. Well, not the next safety car really, but as we move on to lap 2, just behind Kimi Raikkonen. No, you know what, we're going to pit this lap because I don't know whether there'll be another safety car. Hopefully there will, because it is Azerbaijan. If it follows like the real life Grand Prix, then as we now dive into the pits, then there might be a couple. But now as we dive into the pits, that's why we went aggressive and overtook Kimi Raikkonen. But into the pits, we're going to have to go nice and steady into the pit limiter. We'll take it nice and easy, put the pit limiter on. And now let's try and get a neat exit coming out this pit box. We'll just wait for the green light. I just had to change my settings. I didn't change anything on my assist, don't worry. Now into the pits. Let's wait for that green light. It's there now. It wasn't the greatest getaway, but it was okay. But now coming out this pit exit, we're going to have to be quite alert, and we don't do it. It's really hard in Azerbaijan. So we're down to 14th place, but nobody else has made their pit stop yet. It's around turn 2 now. Wonder when the safety car's gonna come in. I think the safety car might come in this lap. But now as we come on to lap 4, the safety car's already peeled off, and we're up to P7 now. I think a couple of cars did make their pit stop, but on lap 4 now, we're behind that McLaren Honda. Gonna look to go down his inside before we've even got to the start finish straight. Now we've got Stoffel Van Dorn ahead of us. The two McLarens picked off in one main straight. So now you can see quite a lot of cars coming into the pits on the end of lap 4, but because of that massive slipstream we've run wide through round turn 1. Let's give Stoffel Van Dorn an opportunity to maybe look for an attack, but he can't, unfortunately, there for him. Well, it's good for me, unfortunate for him. But now as we move on to lap, as we see, now I'm trying to scroll through to find it, but I can't find it, but the safety car has come out again. So, like I said, it has come out, and maybe, I don't know whether everybody's made their pit stop, but as you can see there, a bit of a glitch has happened. The dynamic racing line has just come on, and I didn't notice this because I was concentrating on my delta time, but I do notice it eventually and I get rid of it. But this is where it glitched because I never turned it on, and it's just come on when the safety car came out. It just came on for some reason, and that's a bit weird. But now as we come on, as you can see now, it's gone off. We didn't even need to change anything, but I think the safety car may come in this lap, as we're still in P2 behind Kimi Räikkönen, who hasn't made his pit stop. We're wondering whether we should make a pit stop or not, because we are on the medium compound of tyres. As we hit the wall, we've done a Sebastian Vettel. We've hit not the back of another car, but we've hit the wall. Now as we move on to lap 8 of this Grand Prix, the safety car is coming in this lap. So now we're getting ready to charge behind Kimi Räikkönen. Hopefully we can get a pretty decent getaway from the safety car period. Now as we're about to move to yellow flag racing, as the safety car peels off into the pit lane, trying to get ever close to Kimi Räikkönen, as close as we can without hitting the back line. Now as we go to yellow flag racing, now it's green flag racing now, as we're going to look to go down the inside of Kimi Räikkönen going into turn 1. Got quite a good slipstream. Into turn 1 we go down the inside of Kimi Räikkönen. We banged rear wheels at my front wheel, his rear wheel, and he hits the wall on the exit of turn 1. Now going into turn 2, we've run way too deep, but we've got that position. And is he going to get a better exit? No, because we pinch him off on the apex. So now we're back up into the position 1 of this Grand Prix. Hopefully we can finish there and take this win. This weekend I've been on the pace. We'll just say that, because in qualifying we're in first. We may need to up the difficulty a bit because it's currently on 107, I think. So we may need to up it to maximum 110, maybe. Coming to the end of the second sector split now on lap 9 of this Grand Prix, so only about 5 laps to go. Now as we move on to lap 13 of this Grand Prix, nothing really happened, but as you can see there, we now have a red front wing on the final lap, but we've got Bottas and Lance Stroll behind us, so the 2 and 3 on this Grand Prix is in real life. But now as we come up to the finish line to win this Grand Prix, we're going to win it in style by weaving down the main straight. I don't care if we crash, because we're going to take first place of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What a win, as now that's our first win of the season. What a win. Lance Stroll in third, Bottas in second, same as the real life Azerbaijan Grand Prix. No Ferrari on the podium. Same 2 and 3, but a different one. It's Sam McBride who wins this Grand Prix. There's a VJ Malia there. Very happy with the performance I brought out today. I do not have a clue where Sergio Perez finished as Lance Stroll. I think he's finished in the points. I don't know. There he is, but finish 10th? Yeah, 10th. There we are. Stand on that top step for the first time in this career mode, is it? I'm pretty sure it is. We've only had a P3 in this career mode, I believe. Well, we did in our Toro Rosso 1, which crashed. We won the Chinese Grand Prix, but it's the first one today. We had to wait a little bit longer. We was close in China, but unfortunately we didn't. Let's have a look at the standings. Lance Stroll had a 5-second penalty, so I don't know why he was for that, but there we are, still in 7th place in the standings. Got a massive gap to Felipe Massa behind us, and about 13 points ahead of us. We seal that 4th place just for this weekend. Objective completed, as you can see there in the top right. But that's been a great race today, a great weekend overall. It was just unfortunate that we had to take that 5th place grid penalty, but it did not affect us one little bit in the Grand Prix, because we still came out in 1st place. Sergio Perez moves down to 10th place in the standings, but it's been a great race. I'm happy with that result. 1st place. I don't know when we'll get first driver, because we haven't got into the purple markings yet, but we've been dominating Sergio Perez. We've got about 50 more points than him after 8 races, and we still haven't got first driver, but we'll just have to wait. The next race is around Austria. Then after that, it's my home Grand Prix. I'm going to be changing my helmet design for that one, I think. I think we might change it to a golden one, maybe. Maybe a golden one. Maybe a bit like Team at Maddox. If you see he's in his cream mode, do slight changes. There you can see there, we're near the purple. All the teams like me again now. Yeah, like Team at Maddox, but a little bit different. Same helmet design, I think. But there you can see there, the 1st and 5th internal combustion engine are really low. There you can see all the resource points. We don't have enough resource points for any upgrades. Might develop that. No, that's just a waste. Don't think we really need to upgrade anything. But this has been this episode. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash a like, subscribe if you're new. There'll be a channel update coming out very shortly on this channel, and the next race Austria will be coming out, I bet, in a couple of hours maybe. But then it's Britain, my home race. Hopefully I'll see you in Austria when Formula Run 2017 returns on my channel. Bye guys, see you next time for more F1 2017 gameplay.